everyone, welcome back to Podcast on Wheelz, episode 12. I'm going to tell you all about, and before I tell you all about my great day, is that today, you're wondering, what's up with the audio? We'll talk about that before. So, we recorded this episode before. We started recording at 6 p.m. We ended recording at 7:47 p.m. Meaning it was an hour and 40. Yeah, it was an hour and 47 minutes of free stories and volleyball stories about our day, dyslexia, things about that, and just interesting things about our life. It's now 7:54. I look back. I'm like, oh, let me hear the audio. It went. Nothing. Blank.
It was just fuzz.
It was fuzzy because our mic cover broke 4 days ago. Not 4 days ago. What am I talking about? Like 4 weeks ago. And I didn't realize it was fuzzy.
No, but
I should have fucking checked.
Worked.
But we had no microphone. We have these ones, but we don't have the connector that broke. So you're just going to have to hear background audio, including our voices, which sounded pretty good on the second podcast. But we've been doing the microphone since podcast episode 3. We're now moving on to podcast episode 12. Meaning it's been a little while, it's been a month since we've been doing these podcasts. We have 12 lovely episodes out, but we're recording our 12th one. It is 7:55 right now, so I'm gonna have to wait till 8:54 till we're done recording for the night, which is a total of 3 hours of recording.
No, but
we talked about a lot of interesting stuff, and something just went wrong and everything, but I still have the motivation to talk about my day. So, we're going to get that over with. I do have I do have a video about that that's uploading now to our channel, which will be uploaded in 7 minutes, so enjoy. But, like I was saying, this is about my day. So, boy, I already talked about this, it seems like for 40 minutes before. So, me and my friend go to first period, which is gym, if some of y'all are new here. But we go to first period, and we're chilling there, and we're just chilling. We're chilling there, and we just chilling, like normal, playing our games and stuff. And this boy has a empty cap lid around his little hand, or just flipping it, and he flips it and it busts. It hits the wall and it busts. It goes falling down onto 3 people. Hits their coats, their bags, the wall, the bleachers, the floor. It gets everywhere. So me and William go to the bathroom to try to help them clean up, because everybody needs a supporter every once in a while. So we're doing that, and when we go to the bathroom, it smells like straight weed, really strong hints of smelling weed. I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells so horrible, and it's just super bad, And so we're chilling there, and we're like, get out fast, grab some paper towels and get out fast. It smells horrible. And so I do that, me and William do that, and we go down to the old gym, and we just help let them clean things up, and I help them. William helps him as well, and he shows a little clip of the broken water bottle that's almost completely empty, that has busted against the wall. So yeah, so we're doing that, and we do that, so it's fine. A couple minutes go by, and the same boy and his group of friends have another full water bottle and flip it. It busts on the floor and trickles down everywhere onto the floor, meaning we have now a tripping hazard. Now, this time I didn't help them clean it up because it was their own mess, again, that they made a couple minutes later. I'm not doing that in that weed-filled bathroom. It doesn't actually have literal weed in it, but it smelled so bad. So yeah, and we have that on vlog. like college vlog, so you're welcome to watch that if you like. Not forcing you to. If you like, it's uploaded. But we're chilling there, and we do that, and we're like, fine, we're not helping you clean it up. Like, it's not actually got on people, it's just on the floor. So, and they start rubbing your shoes in it, meaning it's gonna squeak. For me, that's autism sensory hell, because squeaking shoes, scratching chalkboards, and hand dryers, or banging on desks is just horrible for me, including yelling or loud music. Those are like my main sensory things that I'm not okay with. I'm gonna have a meltdown. But I wasn't having a meltdown. God no, I was super far away from a meltdown. But I was like, this is sensory hell. They're like, squeaking those shoes constantly all over the place. And I was like, oh my God, really? Like, it just sucked. Let me just tell you that. So that's what we were basically doing, I guess. And we done the walk jog, which was obviously exhausting as heck. Like, really boring, but like really exhausting, you know? That timer seems like it's slowly going, but the timer seems to go fast every single freaking time. We have like rest time, but jogging time, that 1 minute timer seems to go by so slowly, because it's a 1 minute jog, 1 minute rest, 1 minute jog, 1 minute rest. We do 5 minutes of jogging, 5 minutes of resting. Would you think that's fair? No. They keep forcing you to run faster or drive faster, but it gets tiring so quickly. You want to understand, well, some of y'all might understand if you're like in track or something. If you do a lot of running, you might understand some of the pain me and William go through, like with the chest or like asthma or like just tiredness, basically. And we do this every single day, 5 times a week for our gym, because we only have college 5 days a week. So we do that. And we're chilling there, and yeah, we're basically just normal. And I thought we were going to play dodgeball again, but there are everybody downstairs. I asked, where are we going? Autumn says, to the new gym. I was like, okay, thank you. And we go down to the new gym, and we're like, we are playing volleyball today. We're going to have 10 people on each team. Whoever wants to play, you can get out and come on, and 10 people play per side. So 20 people go out there. Me and my friend are down at the bottom side of the bleachers, and we're like, no, I don't really like to play, because I feel like in volleyball, I had some traumatic experience with it, including just hating the game in general. I'm sorry to y'all people who love volleyball. I don't hate on y'all. Oh gosh, no. Play whatever game you like to. Whatever game makes you happy, whatever game makes it just fun, go ahead, play that. I'm fine with watching volleyball. I don't watch it like, oh, it's a show I can watch. No. I watch it, people play in gym class. So, me and my friend go up all the way to the tippy top of the bleachers, which is super high. And our class seems so small to us. So, we're chilling there, and my friend makes a really funny laugh. And William's up there with her, and she makes a laugh like this. Like, I know it was probably not as funny now, but like at the time it was hilarious. It was so funny. Me and my friend and William were laughing our asses off, like so much. And we were just having fun, and we were just talking about random stuff like colleges, work, things about volleyball, things about annoying people that were in our colleges before, just things like that. Looking back on old memories and just talking about things. And my friend, who is a freshman in college, and I am a junior in college, so there's a pretty big gap between us, because one day she was like, oh, if I'm dating a junior, that's way too old. I feel old after she said that. I was like, a junior? I'm a junior, but she's not dating me. Oh God, no. We have feelings for friends, but like not feelings for each other. Oh my gosh, no. But not to make that sound rude, I'm just saying both me and her do not like each other. We like each other as really good friends, but like not like that, if that makes sense. But we were chilling there, we're talking, having fun, It was fun. It was funny. And we go down to the locker room after gym class ends. So, yeah. And we're chilling there. And William says, my friend has to pee at that time, like really badly. And William says, oh, it's a good thing that you didn't pee your pants because it would look like Mountain Dew on the floor because we were laughing so hard. He then proceeds to drop his can of Mountain Dew on the floor. You think, oh my gosh, it would explode, it would shake. None of that actually happened. It just got dented at the lid part. He could still open it just easily, drink out of it just easily, and it never exploded or busted, and never kind of fizzed up at the top in second period. So that was great. I was like, good, but it was funny to us, and we just started laughing. We go to second period, and I know that Miss Peters is going to be out for Thursday. That's normal. So we're chilling there. If you're wondering what that typing is, I think Doc is editing a video or something, or description, because it's going to be so weird. It's so weird not talking into, or holding the little mic-y thing with my hands. So that's so weird that you're going to be back to this audio. I am so, I just have to take a minute to say, I am so sorry. We never planned for this to happen. It's just that those microphone, headphone things went out of use after a month. So, I'm sorry about that. We officially started podcast on September 20th, 2023. So, it's been an official month with the podcast, which is great. I mean, officially, after this, we're going to officially release 12 great, awesome episodes, and we're just going to look back on these one day, say, awesome, we've already made 12 episodes in a month. What, next month we're going to achieve 24 episodes if we still have the same strength to keep going. But there's not a specific date whether we post or not on these podcasts, but we do try to post one at least every week, and even with our bad things, we've been doing that. Because we posted 1 week ago a podcast, and then now we are now recording the second time, podcast episode 12 after a week. So there you go. If you're not expecting from one of us every 2 days or 3 days, you are expecting one from us every week. Whether it's Tuesday, whether it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like any of those days during that week, we could be able to upload a podcast and get out to y'all. So there we go. So we're chilling there, and I realized we have a fun substitute in second period, meaning, yay, hooray, it's a fun, awesome substitute that is really funny, and I had her in 10th grade, sophomore college year, 10th grade, sophomore college year, that's a mouthful, but I had her for an English class, and she was funny. She lit me up, and she's like, you want a smiley face sticker? I was like, sure. She was giving out stickers to the class. She was like, yeah, I've been so good today, and we were on our phones and stuff. I was like, okay. I think that memory was 5 months ago when I met her. I met her a couple times during the pep rally. Another time during lunch. I think I met her 4 times over the course of 5 months. So that was pretty cool. So I got to see her. She's like, hey. I was like, hi. I was like, hey, am I allowed to drink my Mountain Dew? Or William's Mountain Dew? Or William asked, can I drink my Mountain Dew? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I don't care. I won't say anything. I'm like, okay. And me and Mom just agreed, and he drank it, and I drank it. And we just chilled. And we were talking about, we were doing work, this mapping assignment, and 5 assignments on soil and stuff, in our McGraw Hill site that we do homework on and assignments on. Normally homework 3 to 4 times a week we get homework. If we're lucky, 2 times a week. So we're chilling there, and we really have nothing. Me and Flor were just chilling there, and I don't know how to say it, but we're just chilling there. And she pulls out an app on her phone about this funny little game. No, not game. Sorry, I'm tired of recording. I'm sorry. I recorded for an hour and 45 minutes earlier. At some point. So yeah, of course it would get tiring. So we were just chilling there, and just basically hanging out. And me and Flor has this app on her phone that makes funny faces, like you could move it around and it would make the distortion so funny. So William took some with her, and William and I and Flor were dying. It was so hilarious. Like, seriously, it was so funny. And I posted some of the pictures, and I think the pictures are in the vlog of the college, so you'll be able to see them. And I wanted to show you the pictures during the podcast. I totally forgot about. See what happens when you record another podcast? You could.
Oh, I've already seen them.
No, not all of them. Want to see them? And the funny photos that William edited of me?
Sure.
You okay?
Mhm.
Oh, here, come on.
I saw that. I also saw that. Saw that. Didn't see that.
I like this one. No, wait. I like that one. I love that one. My friend Flor said, "Oh, that one reminds me of that weird meme face guy. The one with the filter I look like. The one with the William with the filter. That one Snapchat filter that made him look exactly like him. That small and the white face head thing. It was funny. Let me try to find. It was that one. And basically, that was all the funny photos. I think she would have laughed harder if she didn't see them. I should have not posted them on the community tab before because she was going to see them. So, that was my fault on my behalf. Yep, that makes sense. So, we were just having fun, having a blast like that. And we go, after the second period, my friend Flor announces she really needs to go to the bathroom. Keep in mind, she had some body emergencies before. I was like, okay, she gotta go pee. So that was fine. So she has to go pee really badly. And she's like, come on, let's go. And so we go down to, just class, normal. And we're chilling there, And she's like, let's go. And she runs to the bathroom. She pees for a good 30 seconds. I'm like, damn. She drank 4 ounces of juice and had to pee that bad. That's sad. I'm not even gonna lie. And she blows the hand dryer she just dries her hands with the hand dryer. So it's autism sensory hell for me. So me and William start covering our ears, and I don't have my sensory headphones with me. Because they've been getting annoying on the back of my book bag, and they're constantly hitting me in the shoulder sometimes. So I'm like, no, I don't want them today. I won't have to go to the bathroom because I have to plan out, am I going to drink or eat anything that may make me have to go poop or pee, throughout the day. I have to plan out, do I need my sensory headphones during the day? Whether I know if there's a pep rally, I'm like, I'm going to need them. I'm going to need my Lord and Savior. Because even covering my ears is worse. Because then your arms are going to get tired. I can't cover my ears. William can, but then he can't cover his ears. So we have to both have our headphones because it's autism sensory hell if we do not. So there we go. So we're chilling there, and it's painful, And I won't get into this, but let's just say something bad happened with Flor. I'm not going to talk about this. This is confidential, secret. But all I will say is something bad happened with Flor. That's all I'm ever going to say about this. In this story, I didn't vlog about it. I'm like, no, I cannot. I just cannot with that. I can't have her go through that. So we are chilling there. We eat lunch. Boring, but it's fine. It's yummy. And we go to third, and I find out I've been subbed Miss Watson. She's really nice. Like, I know she can be strict. That's normal. But she's like a nice type of strict. Like, if you do not do your work, of course she's going to be strict. Like, come on, put your phone away. Or write you a note to the teacher and she could write you up or something. But, like, if you're a nice, good student and you behave like a normal person for that 1 hour and a half, like a normal, decent human, just do your work. The assignments were not even hard at all. I got them done. So I got them done, and she was like, oh, thank you so much. Can you take this attendance to the office? I was like, sure. William took it with him, and the assignment wasn't popping up on Canvas, so he was like, oh, that's odd. We'll just have to deal with that. So they're like, do you know how? And I was able to access the second assignment, the written assignment, and I put that there. And yeah, so I don't do all that. I'm chilling there, and at least 11 to 12 people need that email to them. So I say, hey, what's your email so I can email it to you? So William types in their name, their email, and whatever assignment they need to. I tell them about, hey, you need to do it on like a document or just like Google Slides or something. This is not an assignment for a survey. This is an assignment for you to do for a class long, which only took me about 40 minutes to do, with including interruptions, with including emailing to everybody, 11 people. And some people are having problems like, oh, you never emailed me to Donny. I'm like, well, you never asked me, because Miss Watson told them, raise your hand if you need Donny to email this to you. And I was like, oh yeah. And people raised their hands, and Anderson and James never raised their hand. I think James did, but Anderson did not. So a while later, they were like, Donny never gave me the email. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you never said it, but I didn't say it like that. I was like, okay, do you need help with this? Stuff like that. I wasn't mean. I get it. It's fine. So I'm chilling there, helping them with that. And everybody gets their assignment. I don't think everybody did it, but everybody gets their assignment, and they cannot blame me on that one because I emailed the screenshot to them saying exactly what they needed to do. There wasn't no links that you could access. It's just instructions for the assignment that they could do, and they had the sites where they all needed to be and everything, and I got that all. So they cannot blame me tomorrow when Miss Fraser comes back and sees that most people didn't do their assignment, which I get maybe some people did, but people were working on their art projects. William finally finished gluing down his puzzle pieces, so William's officially done with. Actually, no, because one yellow gemstone broke earlier, so he's going to have to glue that tomorrow. It's going to take about 2 minutes for the hot glue gun to heat up and then glue it. So, never mind. He's not quite done, but he's like so close to done. Like, come on, you can't even count it as not done at this point. So yeah, we're chilling there, and yeah, that was third period. Fourth period, we just do math and notes and talk about stuff, and that's it. Like, nothing really ever interesting happens in math. I remember that one interesting lesson, like the finance lesson about things. I don't know why, but that lesson was the best lesson and most intriguing lesson that I did not almost fall asleep over. That was fun. I think that was like 3 weeks ago. I don't know. But yeah, we were talking about that, and I get home, and we were trying to record our podcast episode at 4 p.m., but we were doing math work and stuff, and I was editing and uploading YouTube videos to our channel, which I I wait 30-40 minutes for a 34-minute video to export. Then I edit, increasing the audio. Then I have to wait for it to upload. Then I create the thumbnail. Then I upload the thumbnail. That takes me about, I create maybe a community post. I don't create a community post every day, but like I do sometimes. So all those 2 videos alone could take up to 2 hours of my time. If we want to do a podcast by 6 p.m., and record till 7 p.m., upload at like 7:30 or something after Doc explains in the description and stuff, and she explains what everything went on. And she does that. So easily, our day could be taken up 4 to 5 to 6 hours of podcasting, uploading, recording, editing. All that could take up to 6 hours alone, including whatever homework we do that night, including 8 hours of school. So we do up to easily probably 10 to 12 hours to, if not 11 hours of work a day, each and every day. That could give somebody burnout.
No.
Yeah, like that could easily give somebody burnout. But we don't do podcasts every day because that would get tiring. So that's why we at least have to upload every one for y'all guys every single week. So that way, at least every month, we could get 4 podcast episodes out, which would be at a very, very slow pace. But at least you still get some podcast episodes out, and we're not fully abandoning the podcast on Wheelz series, because we've never fully abandoned it. We've only been doing this for a month, and we've never quit. I'm not doing a podcast every single day. That's tiring. 1 week is good. Like, most YouTubers do a podcast every single week. But I remember that one day where we were, like, just awesome, and we would, like, record, like, a couple podcasts a week, which is awesome. But for the last 2, we have recorded 2 podcast episodes in 2 weeks. You're welcome. I'm sorry, guys, that podcast episodes have been a little less, but don't worry, we're not abandoning this series. I know that it will take us a while before we abandon the podcast on Wheelz series, and I don't want to end it at only 12 episodes, and y'all deserve way more than 12. I mean, yes, granted that we spent an hour 30 minutes uploading, so I think a total of 15 to 16 hours went into our life of podcasts alone on this channel. 16 hours have been put into our life for podcasts, so you should be thanking us, because we almost put a day of our life into podcasts, including uploads. We have 400 something vlogs. We're trying to cut down on the screen recording vlogs, like, screen recording math class, see what happens, no. We're trying to stop that, and we've gotten way less at that. And I upload my daily college vlogs, interesting stuff that goes on to college that I feel like is just interesting and just good memory. So we're chilling there, and we're hanging out, basically. So, like I said, I get home, and we start recording at 6 p.m. a podcast episode 12. That's what I'm recording now. It is 8:21. You're like, Donny, it's been 2 hours and 21 minutes since you started recording. I started recording at 6 p.m. I wanted to be done at 1:40 or like 7 p.m. Doc was like, let's beat our highest podcast. So we record till 7:47 p.m. I'm like, okay, time to be done. Like, I'm done telling my stories, done telling my day. That's time to end the podcast. We ought to be our biggest. That's what we thought. We click on the podcast, and it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy? What? It was, like, completely fuzzy. Like, fuzzy. There was no audio. And in that vlog, you can hear it fuzzy for the 5 minutes. And it uploaded 17 minutes ago, but you can hear. Hold up. Let me try to click on it. And we were playing the podcast episode. You notice you don't hear any voice, but ours recording what happened. Like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Look. An hour, 45-minute podcast. I'm going to play it for you. We were talking the whole time. I just clicked on pause on our podcast, and nothing happened. Everything just went blank and weird and just insane. So we're like, okay, that's weird. Doc's creating a ginormous community post. You okay?
Mhm.
She's just bored. Bored. So, we are chilling there. And there's no audio, absolutely none. Our mic is completely broken. Yeah, basically all I've been doing all afternoon, ever since I got home. At 4:10, I started editing, exporting the video. I finally get the first vlog uploaded around 5 p.m. or 4:30. Then my dad wants to measure something on our Chromebooks and our computers and stuff. And then we go to see and check on Dad making cornbread. And it's just, we're chilling there. 5 p.m. rolls around. I'm still editing. I'm like, okay, we have to do this podcast soon. We start doing math and stuff, and I am waiting for our videos to upload. I start editing, and keep in mind, while we are recording this podcast, my second upload is still uploading. Still has 40 minutes left. So 40 minutes go by in the recording of the podcast process, and I'm finally done editing for that day. And I'm like, great, finally done editing. Yay, it's 5:40 p.m. After an hour and 40 minutes of editing and stuff, I'm finally done. I get to be done, and both my uploads are done to the YouTube channel. Don't have to wait all until tomorrow. So I'm like, let's do a podcast. Because I've been wanting to do that. It would only take an hour at a time, as we thought. It would actually be taking 3 hours and a half. So we're chilling there, and it's 1:04. So it's 6 p.m. when we start recording. We record till 7:47 p.m. We're like, great, finally done. We feel relieved that we're finally done, and we can just upload it, edit the title, edit the description. It'll just take about 20 minutes. Be done, and it'll be uploading right now. Nope. That is not what our intentions went. It went out fuzzy and weird. It wasn't showing audio. Mic broke. Everything's not going right. So now I'm sitting here at 8:25 p.m. at night recording the 12th podcast episode because of a simple mic deficiency. It broke, wasn't recording audio, and that was completely our fault because we didn't even check before, which I wish we would have, but we didn't. And we had some interesting conversations. But I am here to talk to y'all, just talking with y'all for an hour, if not probably less than an hour, because I really don't want to record for another hour. Listen, for a new rule from now on, I know that we wanted to make every podcast every hour, but we just really need to say what we want interesting that day. Then we can just be like, hey, bye guys, because I don't want to rant on for another...
No, I like an hour.
I don't want to rant on for another 20 minutes, not knowing what I'm talking about, when I just want to talk about what happened during my day, what was interesting, what was fun, what was amusing, and stuff. And then by the end of that, there'll be 30 to 40 minutes. That's still, if y'all comments are here, tell us in the comments, do you like our podcast episodes being an hour, or do you like them being just 30, 40 minutes, but only 20 to 10 minutes away from an hour? That's awesome. That's still a really long time recording. So I just want to know your thoughts in the comments below, because I feel like we are 30 minutes by now, because I started recording at 7:55. It's 8:27, so of course we're over 30 minutes. That's impressive. I can't believe I've been sitting here. And yeah, so we are chilling here. Doc, would you like to say anything about your day, or do you want me to end the podcast? Doc. She is not paying attention, silly girl. Okay, do you want to talk about your day, or do you want me to end the podcast?
I don't know. I want it to be an hour.
But I'm not sitting here for another 30 minutes. I don't know what to talk about. I'm sorry, guys, that this podcast episode 12 is going super wrong. I'm sorry about that.
I guess we can just end it.
Yeah, I can tell Doc's I'm so done with this. But I will see y'all guys in the next 13th episode. Thank you so much for watching Podcast on Wheels, episode 12. Thank you so much and have an awesome night. Bye-bye.